you're trying to understand what it's like to be not human, and you're trying to find an organism that is incredibly sophisticated, maybe even can compete with us in the way that it solves problems, what in the world would you study a dog for? But what changed is that we've discovered that dogs are absolutely remarkable. Now, it's very easy to convince you of this. A lot of you have dogs in this room, and a lot of you love dogs. So if you think about what dogs have accomplished, so we pick up their poo, we buy them food, some of them sleep on our beds. How many people have a dog that sleeps on their bed and will admit it? See, and you'll even admit it. Okay, so it's all very familiar, and it doesn't seem remarkable at all because it's just part of our lives, right? But it is remarkable because if you think about where dogs came from and where we came from, humans leave Africa. They enter Eurasia. That's the domain of the wolf. Well, what a horrid thing for the wolf, first of all. And second of all, if you're a human, you very quickly, as a super predator, become very annoyed with wolves. And the reason is because around 50,000 years ago, humans essentially wiped out all the predators in Europe and Asia. The predator guild was absolutely eviscerated, with the exception of wolves and brown bears. So there you are, being your super predator self, and you can't get rid of the stupid wolves that eat what you eat, whether it's outcompete them or just directly kill them. So I don't think that wolves were beloved at all, and I think that if you were to look cross-culturally and across history, wolves are not a particularly popular animal with humans. Now, I personally love wolves, and I think they deserve a lot of respect, and I think they're fantastic. But I don't think that you would argue with me that there's some farmers, let's say in Idaho, who would think that I was crazy for that. So wolves historically, and even currently, are not particularly popular. In my own state, North Carolina, people are very frustrated with coyotes coming into their neighborhoods. And I can imagine that wolves interacting with humans as they left Africa would have experienced something similar, a hatred, a dislike. So you have a wolf that isn't beloved at all, and all of a sudden there are these guys sitting up here. And you're buying them dog food and they're in your bed. Okay, so I don't get it. That's a big problem. Whatever it is that allowed them to do this, that is their genius.